Hi guys, so today we're going to be trying to make Endgame, and it's going to be a sort of amalgamation of different iterations of Endgame, and that's because I've got this, which is a fan-made replica of Whiplash, which I got from Owain, who gave it to me once the new ones came out, including the Whiplash, because he was going to buy that. I've also since now got the Whiplash, so I sort of thought, well, this is just going to sit in a drawer otherwise, so I thought, well, I might as well make something else out of it. And this disc is really similar to the first iteration of Endgame, which I've got on here. So I really like the more like current version of Endgame. I think it looks more interesting because the first one was sort of quite literally a box with a sloped front. And you know, we don't do easy, boring things like that on this channel. We go ambitious. So yes, we're going to try and do like the more recent version of Endgame, all except for the disc, which is going to look more like the first iteration. Okay, so we got it apart. Got the wheels are going to be, I've just sort of coloured them in blue a little bit, just to give them that sort of little bluey tinge, just to be more in keeping. The disc itself is this yellow colour, which actually works out really well because the latest Endgame has got that sort of bright yellow sort of strip on the actual disc itself, and then I think it's got something written on the thing. I have to look at a picture to see what that is. So I'm going to colour that in orange, because I think I bet it's an orange, and then just sort of leave a little bit of yellow showing, just to show the disc. I know it's the wrong kind. This is more like the shape of the first iteration again, but we'll just make it look as much like as possible like the latest version. Okay, so I've just spent a little while making up a shell, put it back together with the disc in place, and that sits quite nicely on there. It is probably a little bit chunkier than the real ones, making the disc look a bit small, I think, but hopefully once we've got it kind of painted, looking a bit nicer, and we've got those plows on the front to kind of make this bit look a bit shorter, then yeah, should look okay. Let's see what happens. Sorry, addition. I was looking at the back of this and I thought that's just kind of be hanging there. That's kind of annoying. I found this bit of metal in just my spares box, except this end was facing the other way, so I've just bent it that way. But look how perfect it is. It exactly sits around there, just about not touching the wheels. You know, there's a little bit of play there. It's perfect. So I can just strengthen the back with a big piece of metal, which is lovely. Okay, so I've made up some front panels, made little foam, there's the other one, spiky bits to go on the back as well, and a sort of rough approximation of the self-writer. Okay, so it's all together, and here it is. It looks a lot better than I thought it might. I think I was going to say it's quite obvious what it's meant to be. It's quite obvious. Yeah, I think it's once the kind of all the additional stuff, I've put the little self-writer, obviously doesn't work as stationary, the little spiky things, the blades, the yellow highlights, I think it all actually makes it look okay. I was worried it was just going to be kind of like a silver box with a bit of orange on the front and nothing like that. But yeah, I'm pretty pleased overall. I think the spinner should be a bit bigger because it barely peeks through the front there of the plough. But so we'll give it a little test drive and see if it can actually hit anything.
Flatline on a backflip, never had grit, man, it's all the same. Burn out, I got no time, I'm crossing
Okay, so as feared, it was quite difficult to kind of wedge it in far enough to, to sort of get it disengaged with other stuff, but once you did, it acted like any other sort of regular kind of old school hex bug. I had to take that big bit of metal out the back because I think it was kind of making it wheelie and it was a bit uneven and it wasn't really driving well, but a bit of WD-40 took that out and it was fine. Yeah, quite a fun little drive. I kind of, while doing this one, I remembered that it's actually quite fun just driving them around, and I've just got the new Sawblaze and Whiplash. A lot of people have been asking me if I've got plans for that, and yeah, I've got plans, but you know the speed my channel goes, so it might be a little while till we see anything. Regardless, anyway, I just had some fun. I didn't record, I just had some fun driving those around. I forgot how much fun it is just kind of razzing around, pinging stuff in the air, which, like I say, Endgame did do, but you got to get the angle quite right. Anyway, yeah, overall, I'm actually much more pleased than I thought I'd be with the way it looks in general. I think it's got a lot of the details more right than I thought it would. I think the only thing is the disc needs to be a bit bigger, but then can't really do that with this size of robot or whatever. So, yeah, but in general, yeah, more pleased than I thought I'd be with it. Anyway, yeah, thanks a lot for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheerio.